Okay, so to begin with the zombie makeup look, I will be tying my hair back because things are going to get a little bit messy. And so the first thing that I'll be doing to create this zombie makeup look will be to take a stick highlighter, and really any light color concealer will do. I wouldn't go completely white because that's not going to look very realistic, but I'm just going to use this to kind of whiten certain areas of my face, such as under my eyes and kind of like around my mouth and nose. To kind of take the life out of your face, because if you notice around these areas, that's where a lot of the darker colors are recreated, especially under the eyes and around the nose. When creating a zombie makeup look, it is really important to just take as much of the warm kind of red colors out of your face, because those colors are what essentially make you look alive, because you can tell there's blood rushing through your veins. Next, you will want to take a light colored powder to kind of set the concealer that you just put on your face, and to also help to even more enhance the paleness and the deadness of your face. And the one that I'm using is from an NYX palette. It is this color right here. Now we are going to recreate the kind of tired, sleepy look of a zombie. And so what I'll be doing for that is taking a dark reddish color eyeshadow and circling my eyes with that to kind of just give me that, you know, I haven't slept for days look. I'll be using this color on my NYX palette. 224, I'm blending that out. I will now continue by applying that same color to my lids, because I really want to intensify the fact that I'm supposed to look dead and tired and disgusting. So yeah. And I'm just applying that with my 224 because it'll save a little bit of time and be easier to blend. To give my cheekbones that hollowed out look, I will be taking a black eyeshadow and my blush brush, and I will just be contouring my cheeks with black eyeshadow. And the eyeshadow that I'm using is MAC's Carbon eyeshadow, because, you know, this is a staple in any makeup collection and it works great and it is long lasting. Just lightly brushing the inside of my cheeks, or actually right below my cheeks, and I'll do it to the other side now. Never thought I would be contouring with black eyeshadow, but this is the first time for everything, I guess. And so now comes the fun part, because we are going to be using liquid latex to recreate skin so that we can cut it and make it look like a real wound. And I actually got this liquid latex from Party City for about $4, so it really wasn't a bad price. So to apply this latex, I'll be using a paintbrush. And the trick with this is to make sure that you apply plenty of it, because a thin layer won't be enough. Next, you would apply ripped up toilet paper, so you are essentially paper macheing your face. I'm just going over that again with the latex. And don't forget to fully coat the center of the toilet paper as well. So next I will be doing a huge scar right across my neck to make me look like I'm almost beheaded. Using an old concealer that I really don't use anymore, I'll be applying this to the actual toilet paper latex combination, because this will work to make it look like it's more of skin instead of toilet paper and latex on my face. So next is the extremely tricky part because we're going to cut an incision into the fake skin. So please, 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 please be careful because you really can hurt yourself doing this. So now that both of my wounds have been cut open, I will go ahead and start playing around with the colors, and this is really the fun part because there are no rules to it. So just have fun with it and just remember that the deeper the cut, the darker the color should be. Another palette that I recommend for this would be the Coastal Scents palette because there are a variety of colors and it just makes it really, really easy to create a look like this. And to kind of soften up the bright reds, you can also introduce brown, because this will definitely give the appearance of rotting skin, which is what we want. Also be brushing kind of a green color on the very outside of the wound because it really makes it look like your skin is rotting off. And the green that you want to pick for this is kind of a milder, darker green because it's just going to look a little bit more realistic than if you were going to put lime green on there. Of course, I'll be blending this out as usual. I'll be paying a little bit more attention to this lovely scar on my neck. I'm just going to briefly show you what I'll do because it's basically the same as what I did above. And really it's about making sure that these white flaps are covered with some kind of color, brown or whatever it is, because if you leave it white, it's not going to look real. Increase the drama of this look, I'll be adding more latex to the side of my face in order to give it that kind of rotting flesh look. And of course I'll be placing the ripped toilet paper on top of it. But this time it doesn't have to be quite as even. And using the same highlighter that I used earlier, and really you can use any light color concealer or it can just be the same color as your actual skin tone, I'm going to lighten up my lips to give me more of a dead look because I don't think that any zombie would have lips as red as mine, so. Now that our latex tissue paper combination is dry, I'm going to do the same thing that I did before and just go over it a little bit with some concealer. Start start by using a grayish brown. The same green that I used for this part, I'm going to put on here. Now I'm going to start with the last part and also my absolute favorite part, which will be adding the blood. And basically I purchased this vampire blood from Party City for about $2, so it really wasn't that bad and you get a lot of it, so this is good. So I will be using kind of a little brush, and these oftentimes come with the makeup kits. I feel like I have thousands of them because I never use them. And I'll be using this to really get in deep inside of the cut, and then later on we'll get a little bit more messy with it and let it just drip down. Really do whatever you want with this blood then, because it's not so liquidy and it won't get over everything. You can just really go all out with it. Okay, and so here's what we have so far. So one of the final touches that I'll be doing is putting blood around my mouth. Alright, well here is my finished zombie look, and as always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to leave them in the comment boxes down below, and I will see you all later. Bye!